There are three mistakes most real estate investors make, and on this video I'm going to be explaining them to you, and you will find out that you've been making these mistakes in one way or the other, and you will know that that's not how smart investors move. I'm still my humble self, Rita Chimdema Okonkwo, your number one real estate consultant here in the city of Asaba. Over here, I help share real estate tips and insights that will help you make smart real estate investment and also help you grow your wealth through real estate. Now, let's dive into it. The first one is investors investing with multiple real estate companies. It is not good to scatter your investment in real estate, because unlike stocks that could be bought and sold with minimal risk, most times real estate requires deep trust, due diligence, and most times long-term commitment. When your investment is scattered with many companies, it will be difficult to manage your portfolios. You'll be dealing with different legal documents, different allocation processes, and it is not all companies that have the same level of integrity and quality delivery. So even if you are going to spread your investment, choose two companies that are trustworthy and has good track records that suits your investment goals. Number two is buying properties from companies that has no track record of project deliveries. Most investors, when they want to buy properties, they just buy properties based on hype without performing their due diligence, because when you perform your due diligence, you also have to check the track records of that company. You don't just go and buy property randomly from a company. Ask for the online reviews, ask for the allocation delivery. Do they allocate fast? How many estates have they been able to sell and deliver? How is the quality of their delivery? How many people are testifying to that this property is actually nice? How many years? It's not even just, I would have said, how many years have the company been in existence? It's very good too to know it in their track record, because most companies fold. I've had a client that wants to go and start his development where he bought a property, but he couldn't locate it. And for him to go back to the company that he bought it from, it happens that the company has folded up. They couldn't continue their management. So always check the track records of that company. How many projects have they delivered? Then the last but not the least is waiting until allocation before you make payment for your property. I hear this a lot of time, even though it shouldn't be so, but I hear clients, I call it fear of missing out, FOMO, because it's fears that will make you want to wait till you see that some people have been allocated and you see the videos of the allocation. I know that I just said that it is good to know the track record, but check the track records with the older estates or older projects that they have delivered on, not in a current estate. Here are some of the reasons why it is very risky to wait until allocation before you pay for a property that is being shown to you. Number one is property appreciation. A scenario whereby you see a property, let's say at a pre-launch price, the property is being sold for 3 million naira per plot, but you were waiting for them to do allocation, or for you to see a proof of allocation in that same property before you can buy the property. Then an appreciation happen, maybe there is a development, there is an infrastructural development that's already going on in that location, and they have to involve their funds and all. Then now the property have to skyrocket from 3 million to 5 million naira. Now you will lose that appreciation value. You now have to buy it at 5 million naira, while some people bought it at 3 million naira. And you won't tell me that you will make the same return on investment with same people that bought it at 3 million naira. You see, you risk that appreciation. Now the second risk in waiting until allocation before you can buy a property is limited plot choices. Early buyers, those that bought early, stands a chance to make a choice of the plot or the particular side they want in an estate, the corner piece, the outer piece, Like when you pay early, you stand a chance to choose the frontal part of the estate or the property. The late buyers, we have to go to the back. Yes, because the more you delay your payment, the more people are buying. And you won't tell me that the company will start the early buyers, they will go and give them from the back. No. So that's why it's very risky to wait until allocation to purchase your property. Then another risk in waiting until allocation before you buy your property is losing flexible payment plan options. Yes, there's a scenario that happened when we launched a property. It was going for 1,550,000 for 6 months plan, flexible payment plan. You can choose 6 months. Number one is that those people that purchased earlier and queued in that pre-launch price had 6 months to pay. Then they still got it at the pre-launch price. Now later the property skyrocketed and the price scaled up to 3 million naira because of the development that moved into that location. Now we have to lower our flexible payment options to 2 months. Reasons is that we want to sell off that remaining location and move and purchase another property for resale. Do you get now? So those people that queued in do not just buy it at a cheaper price, they also got a longer flexible payment options. Now you will have to go through that stress of pulling out a whole lot of funds at once, which might be, I won't say risky, but it will be painful when you pull such a huge amount of money at once from your business. Maybe your business might even have to suffer it when you put such funds because you missed the opportunity of buying it at a cheaper price and with longer flexible payment option. So these are the mistakes that investors do, and you won't want to make such mistakes as a smart investor. I remain my humble self, Rita Chimdema Okonkwo, right here in city of Asaba, your number one real estate consultant. So feel free to DM me for any consultation in regards to your property purchase or anything in regards to real estate. See you on my next video. Bye.